Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I'd like to give you my perspective on this budget by using an analogy. In Greek mythology, there was an evil trickster by the name of Sisyphus, and he so infuriated the gods that for all eternity he was condemned to push a huge boulder up a steep mountain, only to reach the top and come tumbling down and have to start the process over and over again. I think that's a fitting analogy for the state of Connecticut, because every 2 years we find ourselves at the base of a very steep fiscal mountain, and we pick up a very heavy budget boulder. We begin our trek to the top, only to find ourselves at the base once again. And whereas that's a fitting analogy for the state of Connecticut, there are some major differences between the two stories. Whereas Sisyphus pushes that same boulder up that same mountain all the time, in the story of the state of Connecticut, that mountain gets steeper and steeper every year, and that budget boulder gets heavier and heavier every year. And whereas Sisyphus will continue his trek for all eternity, in the story of the state of Connecticut, one of two things will happen. That budget boulder will be so heavy we can't pick it up, or worse yet, we'll begin our trek up the side of that mountain, lose our footing, and come down and be crushed to death by that boulder. Colleagues, I truly, truly believe that the story of the state of Connecticut is coming to an end, and that's a fiscal calamity, and I truly believe that this budget is hastening our demise, and I urge everyone to vote against it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, sir. Further on the bill is